Hey, my name is Luke, and I play Rocket League.
But Luke, you made a video that said moving away from Rocket League, and it says that you don't really want to talk about it that much because you have no ideas for what to make.
Wow, you really perfectly summed that up. But who cares? I can make whatever I want. So with that out of the way, Rocket League is a frustrating game. It's the type of game where you can go on YouTube and see people doing all this crazy shit like this. And this. And then you get inspired to be able to do that crazy thing you saw someone else do online. So you open up the game, hop into training, and then kinda suck ginormous donkey. And this is what I like to call the see something cool and then you realize you suck effect. This effect also happens in everyday life. For example, you see someone do a cool trick on a skateboard and you're like, I want to do that and be cool too. But then you try it on your board and then this happens. That happens every day to a lot of people over a lot of different things, and it's a curse and a blessing to everything, and not just Rocket League, but especially Rocket League. A lot of games have levels of complexity to them, where it takes skill to do complex things, and in some cases it takes more skill to do one thing than it takes to do another thing. For example, in Overwatch, each character in the game has one super move called their ultimate. All of these ultimates are good and fun, but some of them take more skill to pull off than the next. Take Genji and Soldier 76 into account. Genji's ultimate is harder to use and master, but if pulled off correctly, it is satisfying as all hell and helpful to the team. But Soldier 76 ultimate, you press a button and you have a literal aimbot, so you hold down the trigger. Soldier 76's ultimate is obviously easier to use and pull off, but in a lot of cases isn't as satisfying as mastering Genji's Dragon Blade. The lesson to be learned from this is that effectiveness does not directly equal satisfaction in many cases. Even though Soldier 76's ultimate could be effective, it is not as satisfying to pull off as Genji's Dragon Blade. Satisfaction in a lot of games is more derived from practice and mastery. This is very apparent in Rocket League. In Rocket League, when you start off, you can barely even hit the ball, and in many cases it's frustrating not being able to do the cool stuff you saw on YouTube. Rocket League's satisfaction comes in progressing the small parts of your game. For example, to a player who just started out, it would be extremely satisfying for them to learn how to aerial, but to someone who's higher ranked, it could be stupidly simple. The beauty of Rocket League comes down to mastering certain skills and implementing them into your game. This causes Rocket League to give you some of the most satisfying moments in all of gaming, being able to pull off some nutty shot that you've been practicing forever in free play and training. It is similar to how you need to practice to get good at Genji's ultimate. So, a pro of the see something cool and then you realize you suck effect, if you practice something enough to the point of mastery and then pulling it off feels extremely good. But at the same time, there's a con. For many players, wanting to pull off something cool shouldn't be linked to countless hours in a boring training mode. The grind to be able to do something cool is the hard and not the fun part. That's why most players are stuck around platinum and gold and eventually quit because they get bored of the game, since they aren't hitting cool stuff and aren't overall having fun. And that's where the appeal of other games come to play, like Overwatch and Valorant. Doing something cool in those games isn't a result of grinding for hours in stupid free play. It's a result of playing the game and understanding it better after every round. And that's the curse and blessing for many games. Dark Souls, Cuphead, Rocket League, Celeste, Bloodborne. One thing all of these games have in common is that they are all hard as a cement when you pass out and knock your head on it. These games can deter players from enduring the difficulty and pushing through to beat it. Hard games ultimately are rewarding. In Cuphead, each time you die and see your progress go up, and eventually, after 2,000 tries, you beat it. That is awesome. Ask my friend Nick. Nick,
Yes.
how does it feel to beat a boss in Cuphead?
It feels like, it feels like when it's a rainy day outside
and then and then the rainbow comes out, and then the clouds clear up, and then it's all happy on the inside.
Perfect, thank you. Blessed is the same way. You progress in a level and you get closer and closer until you finally beat the level. That satisfaction when you finally overcome that obstacle or pull off the difficult mechanic is the appeal of these games and what drives people to practice and get good. The difficulty is the fun part, and without a little challenge, then where's the fun? But that's just a 13-year-old complaining about video games. But my name's Lucan. See ya!